Hello guys, I bought these mesh foils from Temu a number of weeks back, and I've been dying to use them, and I'm going to use them today because I haven't seen anybody using these, and I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to do it using jelly gels that I've got here. So these are the gel nail polish, and it's jellies, and I'm using a purple, a pink, a blue, and like a grey black. See how that goes. But I can't pronounce it. Zai Chai, something like that. But yeah, keep watching guys and see what I come up with. Be quite interesting. Can't wait to show you. Bye for now. Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm Lou and I hope you're all tickety-boo today. So like I said, I'm going to use these 4 tips that I've got here, quite long. Well, they are, I couldn't wear these, they're far too long for me to wear. But I'm going to use them for this design today, and I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do. So at the moment, all these I've got on them is some primer, just to help, rather than putting a base gel on, with it only being on the tips that I'm doing it. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting, and I'll go with the pink one first, I think. So I'll move them to one side. Get this pink. I haven't used these yet. When I did the haul, when I got these, I didn't have chance at the time to do some swatching. I know there was a lady who was quite interested in what they were going to be like, whether these were going to be streaky or anything. So let's see how they go. Oh gosh, beautiful. And I'm going to do 2 coats as well. It's made it look like glass. Oh, that's so nice. Just put that to one side while I'm going to put it on here, back on there, and pick another one up. And I'll go with, well, it doesn't really matter at this stage. I'll just go with this one. This is the purple. Give it a bit of a shake first. And I got this lovely little magnet stand from Imaginails, from Joe. Imaginails. Now, I don't think the video of me opening some goodies that I got from her will have been out just yet. But this is something that I wanted to use. So, thank you, Joe. Please go check her channel out, guys. She does some lovely sets. Go check her out and get her subbed as well, because she's amazing. And she's not live far from me. So we're nail buddies. Whether she likes it or not. Oh dear. Next one. So that's the purple. I'll go with a blue. This is lovely. Beautiful. They're not streaky at all. Gorgeous. Oh, I do like jellies. Didn't know I did. Didn't think I would, but I do. And purple and pink look quite similar, don't they? They won't do it second coat, I don't think. Do you know, I hate wearing gloves, but I know we've got to do, but I really don't like it. Really don't like it. The black ones that you can get, well, I've got some black ones. They're too small. I end up getting my fingers going numb. And these ones are too big. So the small's too small and the medium's too big. So this did show it on the on Temu has been like a very smoky kind of black, but how it's going to look I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but almost has like a lilac tint to me. It is quite different though, I think, than a jelly. Yeah, I'm not going to go with that one, guys, because yeah, that's totally different. Yeah, don't want that one. I'll choose a different colour. Right, guys, I'm back. I've given it a wipe off that one, and I've put some more primer on. So I'm ready, and I'm going to go in with red. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Lovely jubbly. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really do like these. Oh, so lovely. That's just one coat. So I'm going to get these under the lamp. Look how gorgeous they are. They are going to have another coat. So I'll get another coat on them, guys, and come back to you. Right, guys, I'm back. Look at those. Absolutely beautiful. If I do that, then you can see underneath there, look, rather than me taking them off. But look at them. Absolutely stunning. That's two coats. I haven't wiped the top off because I'm not going to. So I'm going to put them to one side. Now, what I want to show you. This is a gold. It's gold and purple, yeah, as you can clearly see. Now, my theme I'm going with it, I want to be silver. I don't want no gold in these nails. But I do want to use the purple. However, if you turn this over, it is slightly different, and I'll explain. So I've turned that over there. Where's my little sheet? And as you can see there, the lines of this purple, this looks like a really fine kind of plastic, really, really thin. It goes over the top of that foil. So that's the gold there. And as you can see, there's none of the purple goes over that gold there at all. However, on the underside of that gold, it's silver. But you can see the purple sort of plasticky bits, if you know what I mean, on that. However, I don't mind that. What does it matter? If you like the look of it, it doesn't really matter, does it? And I really like the silver, and I don't mind that you can see that on there at all. I still think it looks fabulous. So I'm going to use that on that side for the silver and the purple. I'm going to put that one over the blue. So I'm going to cut a little bit of that off. So on the purple, shall I put the blue on the purple one, do we think? Yeah, I think I'll go with the blue one on the purple. Now, this again is the same as the purple one, so it's gold on that side, and I don't want to go with gold. So I'm going to turn it that way. Which, you know, if you don't like that, you don't have to use it, but it's entirely up to you, isn't it? It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter at all. At least you get two choices that way, really. I think it'll look funky. So I'm going to use I might end up changing this, you know. So this is, I mean, because this is silver, it's silver on each side. It's a little bit more shinier on this part, where it doesn't have the white on the top of the silver. You can see it's ever so slightly shinier, I think. Maybe not, actually. But I'm going to go with it just being the silver bit when I put that one on. So I'm going to go with it effectively what would be the right way around. But the bit that's wrong way around is not going to matter, really. A couple of bits of that off. And I think I'll go with the black and the silver, I think. Shall I go with the black? Might put that on the pink. Yeah, I'll put that one on the pink, I think. Pink, I think. So I'll cut some of that off. And I'll go with that the way around it's kind of meant to be. So, right. So I'll go with I'm going to go with oh, I don't know which one to go with first. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I hope it turns out all right. Like I said, I've practiced. It didn't work brilliantly the first time I did it, but then I had an idea, which is something that I'll show you, because I don't, you can actually buy a tool that will do this, but I'll show you in a moment what I do. Now I'm going to go with, I'll just go with this, no, not that one. I'm going to go with the blue. Like I say, it's still going to have the tacky layer on top at the minute. So I'm going to go with this blue one. And what I'm going to do is paint over. I've got this. It's a Beetles nail glue. It doesn't say 5-in-1, but I know that it is a 5-in-1. And I'm going to go over with this. It's quite thick, is this? Now I am going over all the nail, even though this foil isn't going to go over all the nail, but I'm going to paint it over all the nail for now. Make sure I get to the edges, because it does shrink back, does gel, doesn't it? There we go. So that's that on there. Now I'm not going to cure it in my lamp. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some bits off of this. So I'm doing it that way, aren't I? So I'll go with, I kind of don't want any sort of straight edges, if that makes sense. So I'm just cutting some bits off there. And I'm just doing it zigzaggy, sort of kind of thing. Cut a little bit more off, I think. It doesn't matter if it overlaps, because you can cut it off after. I'm going to go and add this piece. Just random, really. Doesn't really matter where. Let me get my tweezers so I don't touch it. I'll go about there for that one. And I know it's not going to stick down very well. I know that, but bear with me, guys. I'm going to go with a little bit more. Should I use this piece? Put a little bit more down the bottom. And I'll put that about there. Now what I'm going to do, because like I said, this is why I sort of had a little bit of a practice with it when I first did it, because I thought it's quite thick. So getting it down on the nail, having it staying there, is a nightmare when you put it under the lamp. So what I've done is divided myself. Now this is when I'm saying I don't have one of these, but I know you can get them. I don't think they have them on Temu, but I think they have them on AliExpress. But I don't shop on AliExpress. Now you can get the UV lamps that have silicone on the end of them, which would be perfect for this task. However, I don't have one, so I'm having to improvise. So I got this. I was going to throw away because it's a bit grubby. You know, it's a bit split and what have you. But I thought, let me try it and give this a go. So I'm going to put my lamp on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this, and I will have to move it because it's not going to fit the whole of the nail, but that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to go with it just on the top part first. It is fiddly, guys, doing this, but it does work. Just trying to balance it on there while I get my light on. And then I'm going to push it on and just press it, and I'm just moving around the nail. I'm pressing on quite hard, actually, because I do want it to stick. All around the edges. There, and then I'm going to do this bottom bit here. Same again, tap it on there, and I'm just pressing on. Like I say, you can actually buy the lamp, the handheld lamp with the silicone on it, but I don't have one. So I thought, what am I going to do? And this is what I've chosen to do, and it's done the trick. There we go. So So that's that on there. Look at that. How fan-dabby-dozy. You can't see much of the purple, but that's why I thought I don't mind it being like that, because you can see the purple on top of the silver bit. Really like that. Fan-dabby-dozy. I am going to put it under the lamp for a bit longer, but I'll put them all under the lamp together. So I'll go on to the next one, guys, and do the same again. So I'll go with the pink. I'm going to go with the blue on this one. Yeah, I think I'll go with the blue on this one. Or did I say the blue on the purple? No, I've done the blue. I've done the blue. Which one have I done? I've done the purple. The blue looks quite nice on the pink, actually, doesn't it? And what else have I got then? The silver and the black. So I've got the black. Might do the black on it. Right, I'm going to go with the black. Right. Told you I'd change my mind. I don't know whether I have a that or not now. But I'm going to go with the black on here. And again, so this is with the black. This black piece has got the full silver bit. The black's on the underneath bits, but I want to do it that way around just to have it a bit different. And like I say, I don't like the kind of straight edges. So I'm kind of cutting that off a little bit. There we go. And I'll pop this on. I'll pop that bit there. Oh, I am. I won't pop it on because I haven't put the nail glue on yet. Put the nail glue on first, guys. I've had this Beatles nail glue right from the beginning of my journey, and I got 2 bottles of it. And I'm still on my first bottle. And I've used it quite a bit, really. Right, now I'll put it on. Which bit did I go for? That bit, didn't I, at the bottom? Wrong way around. I want to do I do want the full silver on the top, just for it to be a bit different. So leave that one there. I suppose you could do a mixture as well. Could have that bit like that, and then that bit with a bit over it, you know, with the black on going over the silver bit. You just do what you want, don't you, basically? I've got a really itchy nose. Fever's coming. Right, so that's that. Then I'm going to get this again. This is just the fiddly bit. Like I say, if I had a proper tool for it, it'd be a lot better. But I don't have. And now I've got some fluff on that, look. I'm not being careful with it, have I, really? I'll put that on there. Just like I say, I'm just pressing it down to begin with, just on straight, flat on top. Now I'm going to move it round. And press on it as well. Sorry guys, all you can see is my hand there. Apologies, didn't realise. There we go with that bit, and I'm going to do the same with that bit. Oh, see, that's the problem I'm having. Do need to get one of them other ones, but like I say, AliExpress is not my bag. Just don't like. I'm sticking make love to it nearly. bit piddly with not having one of them lamps. There we go. And I've got a bit of glue there, but that's fine. I can file over that, and I will snip those bits off as well. But that's fine. I'm happy with that. I want my glue on first. So if you are enjoying this video, guys, please give me a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'd really appreciate that, guys. So yeah, it'd really help me out, guys, if you could subscribe if you're not already. And it don't cost anything. It's just a click of a button. If you really like watching my videos, especially, you don't have to have the notifications on. I would love you to put them on, and then you'd get notified of any future videos. And I like to do 3 a week. Just depend on if I've got collabs coming up and that. But generally, it would be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that my videos go out. And I don't do shorts. I did do at the beginning, but I'm not doing them at the moment. Just because I don't know what's going on, but when I do a short, even if it's under 3 minutes, it's coming up as a normal video on YouTube. So I don't know what's going on. So I just thought, you know what, I'm not too fussed about them at the moment. I will do them, and when I get because I'm hoping to get an iPhone, and then why have I gone quiet? Hoping to get an iPhone at some point. And I think it'll be much easier to do it then. I think them 2 bits will do. What I could have done is put a bit on first, and then with the glue, and then put the glue on the other part, couldn't I? That would have been a way around it as well, wouldn't it? But never mind. I'll just get a lamp that will do it properly for me. So it's that way around for that one. And I'll put that. I don't like the straight bit, you know, so I'll do it there. Don't know what it is about the straight bit. I'll do that bit there, and I'll put the other bit on in a minute. No, I won't. I'm going to put the other bit on, because if the light gets to it, it's going to set the glue into it. Is that bit too big? That's too big for that way. Nope. Put that there. Right, I'm going to try and rest that a little bit better on my hand, hopefully. The nails are quite long as well, aren't they? So I don't suppose that's helping much. There we go. Would look nice with the gold, just didn't want to go with the gold. I wanted the silver look. Fabulous for that bit. What I'm doing is I'm holding my thumb, I don't know whether you can tell, my finger and my thumb are sort of holding just so that I can put pressure on it when I push it down with the lamp, like so. Fabulous. Stuck to my glove. It's fine. There we go. Don't like wearing gloves, but we have to. Right, pop that one on there. And now for this one, the purple one. Fabulous. Oops, turn that off. I'm putting the blue on this, and I want the blue over the silver bit, don't I, as well? Put my glue on first. So I do it just a bit on this one. So just do this top bit. Put a piece on. Do it that way. See if I find it any easier. Because I'm not using that bit. Got quite a lot off, didn't I? Really didn't need this much, did I? I'm thinking. So I don't want the straight edgy bits. So I know it means I'm going to have bits all over the desk. I kind of don't like them straighty bits. Cut that off there. Just cut it to how you want, guys, really. Oops. Right, I'll have that bit. There's quite a big bit there, so if I have it going like that, up there, let me just a bit more off there. How's that? Oh, I like that actually. Oh yes, I like that. Right, I'll get my tweezers. That bit on there. Get my finger under it there, and then it's so then when I press it on, I'll give this a bit of a wipe again as well. There we go. Where's my lamp? There we go. Pop that on there. And just press that one down. Fabulous. Just press it a little bit more there because it got stuck to my glove. Where's my other piece? Did I cut another piece? Don't know if I did I? So that's that. As you can see, the glue has gone over there. I wonder if don't know if it'll show you with the white. Can you see a little bit? Let's put it over the black. And you see just on the edge of it, I can't show you, I can't point to it now. The glue has sort of squidged over, but that's fine because I'm going to file that off afterwards. It's not a problem at all. It really doesn't matter. So I want a little bit more of this. I could just put some little, you could even just put some little bits on, you know, like them little bits there, look. Dot them about. I ain't got enough of them, so I will cut some more off of here. And I haven't put any glue on yet. That will do. Quite like that bit there. Like that. Put that bit on in the moo. It's enough. Just trying to decide how I want it really. About like that, I think. A bit lower down. There we go. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to hold that bit under my thumb there. So when I press it down again, and give this a wipe again because I don't want any bits. See me wiping that, look. Oh. Did move that bit, didn't it? Try it again if at first you don't succeed. Probably was a bit wet with the there we go. So it would be far easier with the right equipment, wouldn't it? But I'm improvising. So there we go on that one. So what I'm going to do now is stick that on there a bit better. First of all, pop that on there. And I'm going to put them in the lamp for 60 seconds. See, that one has moved a lot. Look, I'll cut it all off afterwards. I'll show you what I do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over each one and give them a wipe, just for to take the stickiness off. I know they look a bit of a mess at the minute, but they're not going to do when I'm done. Right, I'll clip off these bits. Right guys, I'm back. I've filed around the edges. That's a little hurt there. I filed around the edges of them and give them a wipe over. So now I'm going to go in with the gel. This is Couture Pro clear gel. And I'm going to coat them with that. What I am going to say as well is, if you were doing these, you know how on one of them, I think it was this one more than anything, I did go over the edge here with the glue. Now I do know, obviously, if you were going to be doing it on somebody's hand or your own hand, that's not very clever because it's going to be touching your skin, isn't it? What I would advise, or what I would have done in that scenario, would be to decide where I'm wanting the bits of foil and mesh foil to go, and put a little bit of glue just on that area, and then press it down up, you know, round by the cuticle. Obviously it'd be fine down by the tip end if you're having them this long, that would be fine. But, you know, if you are going to do that, please, you know, please do make sure that you know, you're not going to have the overspill like I had. I wasn't too bothered about it with it being on these tips, but I would be if it would have been on my own hand or on somebody else's hand. But I did want to raise that with you guys. So yeah, so let's go ahead and put the gel on now. They're not staying right straight on these. A bit wobbly. Hopefully I'll get them straight enough with with the gel. So what I'll do is I'll put a bit of music on. I will probably speed this up a little bit as well, guys. And I'll put a little bit of music on for you and let you watch a little bit. Right guys, all with the gel on and all filed, looking gorgeous. This next bit is my favourite bit. This is where we put on the top coat, and I'm going to use this super top coat from Born Pretty. Let's go ahead and get this put on, guys. This is where they start to really come out into it. Love this bit. Look at that. Beautiful. These gloves get in my way. We'll go with this purple one. So this purple one has got the silver with the blue on, the other way around. I think I actually prefer that, you know, because you see it a lot more, don't you? It's like on the red one, it's got the white, but you don't see much of the white bits. But this you can see, look. Can really see the blue, can't you? So you can see the blue where it hasn't got the silver, only just. You can see it there, look. But you really see it over the silver foil, don't you? Yeah, I'm glad I did that. Really glad I did it like that on that one. So this one is the blue one and it's got the purple over it. This is going to be lovely as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Oops. These gloves. And then this pink one has got the black and the silver. You can see the black on that one with it being quite pale, the pink. That shows up nicely on there. Love it. I'll give them a zap. So there we have them, guys. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Again, please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Please share if you share this as well. So like I say, I haven't seen many videos of anybody using this mesh foil. So there's a few tips on how to use it, really. Stunning. Really pleased with those, how they turned out. I've certainly enjoyed doing them. I couldn't wait to use that mesh foil. So I'm really pleased that it's worked using the silicone with that torch. Would be better, like I say, using it with the proper tool to do it. That would be much easier. But yeah, to make do with what I had, and I really love how these have turned out. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. And like I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.